So hopefully this is live now. And now we wait, which is how it always tends to go when you're starting a live stream. Just kind of wait for a while for people to file in. Okay, I see myself on YouTube, so that's good. Okay. So, hi everybody who's not here yet. I know no one's watching yet, and that's fine. But for people who may be watching the broadcast later, hello. This is Under the Veil. I am Shannon Gibbs, and I have been super excited for this. So, oh, there's people watching. Hello. And yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, I am totally blind. Okay, not totally, but I'm pretty blind. So if you see me like, you know, that's why. So I will be reading the chat on my phone. It's just the easiest way for things to go. So, but yeah, I decided to be a spooky, scary skeleton for Halloween. And this stream will probably have a much different tone than my regular videos do, because in my regular videos I feel like I'm kind of playing a character. I mean, not really, I'm this person, I guess, that tells stories, well, I don't really tell stories. I write all of the scripts, but I tell tales, folklore. I will be getting into true crime. I haven't streamed in a long time, so I'm a little bit flabbergasted. And, I keep forgetting that this is a very small channel, because this is not my first channel. I actually had a previous channel that was marginally successful, got up to about 15,000 subscribers. But I left that behind because not only was the channel dying because of, YouTube just being YouTube, but I wasn't happy doing what I was doing. I was passionate about what I was doing, but I was angry all the time. And ironically enough, now doing all of the spooky, sad, down, depressing stuff, I'm much happier. So there's that. I'm surprised no one's talking in the chat yet. Like, I know there's some people watching, but no one's talking. So feel free to talk, because that's generally what I do. Oh, there we go. Hello. Character holding. Good evening. And Quiet Girl says, happy Halloween. I can't stay, but I just wanted to tell you that I think your channel's awesome. Thank you very, very much. I guess the chat isn't updating on StreamYard. So, oh, there it is. Masshole Shelly, happy Halloween. Way to go, StreamYard, being slow. Yeah, this is my first time using StreamYard. Never used it before. The last time I live streamed, I was just able to, turn on a Google Hangout and, ta-da, be live. And you can't do that anymore. YouTube got rid of that feature, and that is really annoying. It's really stupid. but what can you do? Yeah, so happy Halloween, everybody. I hope everyone is having or has had a fun Halloween. I just went and took my kids trick-or-treating. It was far too cold here in Ohio to go with the little ones, because my youngest is 2. So, we were not going to have him freeze his little buns off trying to, get candy that he probably won't even eat anyway, because he is picky and doesn't really eat anything. So, yeah. So we went to an indoor trunk or treat where my husband works. So that took a lot longer than we expected, which is part of why I'm a little late. The other part is I've never used StreamYard before, and it is confusing to me. It really is. So this is a preview to my new set. Still working on it a little bit. But I'm very, very proud of this guy with the skulls and everything. Worked really hard on that. But, But yeah, so I have to remind myself that this is a smaller channel. And so, not as many people know about me, know I exist. And that's fine. Happy Halloween. Great to see you again. Thank you. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Well, I guess I should share the stream in all of my usual places, shouldn't I? It's just me. I just passed 1,000 subscribers a couple days ago, which was pretty amazing. And I owe a lot of gratitude to Michael B. Petty, who shared me on his community tab and pushed me over that edge. So thank you very much, Michael. You are just a supportive, loyal, amazing friend. And I know we only have really talked online, and, we've never met each other, but your friendship it means a lot to me. And so I know you're probably not going to be able to watch this tonight because you said, you had to do trick-or-treating and whatnot, but maybe you'll watch the rebroadcast later. I don't know. Maybe it'll be fun. Sorry, I'm dicking around on my phone, guys. I'm just making sure this stream is out to everyone it needs to be. So, but I don't want to leave you guys with dead air. So if you saw the thumbnail for this stream, by the way, I am actually dressed up as my avatar. Well, my artist who does all of the art for the series, which, by the way, the best artist, well, one of the best artists I've ever worked with. I've worked with some amazing, amazing artists, but, her and I have this really great working relationship. We click. Happy Halloween, Shelly. We have a great, now live on your channel. Yes. Thank you, YouTube, for letting me know that I'm live streaming. Okay. I don't know why it does that, but okay. Thank you. But yeah, hey, I'm dropping things. But yeah, my artist who does all of, most of the art that you've seen in my videos. I have another artist, and I know her real name, but I don't want to say her real name because she has a YouTube presence. So let me get her name too, because she's amazing as well. both of the women that have done art for this channel are just so amazing. But my artist friend, she's on Twitter as Mrs. Ludatic, like Lewd, Lewd. It is an 18 plus YouTube account. But let's see, what is her? True Nightmares is my other artist. But if I use an artist, if there's art in a video, you will always be able to find that artist in the links in the description of the video. But she, last year for Halloween, last year she drew this really cute, like, chibi version of me. And then for Halloween, she put that chibi character in, like, a Halloween costume, and she made it a little skeleton. And so I decided to be her rendition of me for Halloween, if that makes any sense. So I based my makeup off of the drawing she did. I'm Batman. Happy Halloween. Both artwork and makeup look awesome. Thank you very much. I worked hard on the makeup. Oh, God, I'm screwing it up, too. I had a little bit of help. My husband did my nose. But I did everything else, and I gotta say it worked out pretty well for not having much to work with. Shout out to the lady who usually does my makeup for this channel, because, you know, as much as I would love to take credit for the beautiful makeup looks that have been on this channel, it all goes to my friend Gally. I link her in the descriptions of all videos as well. She's so talented and so amazing, and she is just absolutely amazing. But, you know, being Halloween, I wasn't gonna, you know, really ask her or, you know, pressure her or beg her to come do my makeup for Halloween stream, because, you know, she probably has some, you know, fun makeup looks to go be doing herself. So, you know, but she did stop by and bring me the white face paint stuff. It's not actually white face paint. It's apparently a mixing agent for foundation. Happy Halloween. Is that, oh God. Santa on the cross. Happy Halloween, Mrs. Shannon. Hope your night is going well. Sorry, I keep like leaning in. I should just read the chat on my phone, but I don't. I should. But I want to do some explaining about why about why I haven't been uploading near as much as I wish I could. And, you know, a lot of people who are here probably already know who I am. Hey, Joey Jojo, happy Halloween. Character holding, white face confirmed. I know, I'm sorry. Triggered. Are you kidding? No, I'm Irish. This is just my natural skin tone. But, you know, for anybody who, you know, isn't familiar with me, and I hate saying that because it sounds like, you know, oh, well, you don't know who I am. No, it's nothing to do with that. It's just, you know, I did have an online presence with my old channel. You know, I have like 12,000 something followers on Twitter because of back then. But I know some people who have come across this channel don't know anything about me. They don't know my name. They don't know anything about me. So, you know, I kind of want to do a little bit of explanation of why my videos don't get out as often as I would like them to. Number one is I'm wheelchair bound. And so I am actually wheelchair bound. I have a neuromuscular disease called Charcot-Marie-Tooth type 4C. I just got formally diagnosed with type 4C, but we knew my whole life that I had Charcot-Marie tooth. But we finally got the DNA testing done, so that's cool. But because of that, I am stuck in a wheelchair, and I am completely reliant on my husband's help for making videos. Like, not only does he make all of this around me happen, but he also, he works the camera for me. So, he does all of that. He sets up everything, and he physically gets me here, from, the stair lift to wheelchair to this chair. And I physically cannot get into this space without him. And he works 45 hours a week. It's about to go to 49 hours a week about. So because his schedule is so busy, I am beholden to him and his schedule. So that's a part of it. Another part is I am working on a really big video. And maybe it's not going to be like the longest video because, historically my videos have been a little shorter, and that's because I am new to scripting. I mean, I can't say I'm exactly completely new. I've been doing this for about a year now. But, for years and years, I had a YouTube channel and I just talked. I just had a subject and went, oh, I'm sorry if I just clapped in the mic. I forgot the mic was right there. He also smashes bricks that will not comply. He does. My husband is, that's right. That's another thing that is a time consumption. He owns a karate dojo, and he is very serious about instructing his students. And yes, as you said, he does smash, not smash, he breaks concrete blocks in his free time. They're very fun videos to put up of him smashing his bricks. But so again, yes, that's part of why I'm very busy. Maxwell Shelley, Hulk smash, yes. But so, so I'm beholden to that, as well as I'm working on a big video right now. I actually, if you follow me on, hello, Cosmic Crow. Sorry, I'm blind. I love your channel so much. Thank you very much. But yeah, so if you follow me on Twitter, which if you want to follow me on Twitter, it is Ms. Shannon Gibbs, MSSHANNONGIBBS. Always linked below. But oh wow. Oh, can I put the chat in this window? Can I do that? Sorry. I'm brand new to using this. Share a screen. Okay. Huh. Okay. I don't know how to put the chat there, so I'm not going to do it right now. So, sorry. I've never used all of this on StreamYard, so please bear with me. But yeah, so basically, I haven't been able to give this channel an update this entire time because YouTube is really stingy with the community tab. I'm sure you've seen a lot of your favorite YouTubers, posting little text clips and, pictures and stuff on YouTube. And that's, in the community tab. And they don't allow anybody under 1,000 subscribers to have a community tab, which, I think is kind of BS because, I think people should be able to update their subscribers about things that are going on without making a full-on video. But now that I've hit 1,000 subscribers, I still don't have my community tab because YouTube told me, oh, it'll take about a week. But, you know, yes, I agree with you, Shelly. YouTube is a big poop head. But, oh, wow, there's all sorts of things I could put up there. I wonder, actually, here, let me go to my YouTube and I can pop out the chat. Sorry. All right, I'm still with you guys. But so I've been working on a big video, and, you know, a lot of people already know that I did the video on Indrid Cold, which is something that's very, very associated with the Mothman, which the Mothman is something that people have been asking and asking and asking for a very, very long time for me to cover. And so I actually, in September, went to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and I did a lot of stuff there. Let's see, where the hell is it? Whatever. But let me make sure. Haha, turn off the sound. Okay, so let's see, pop out chat. Okay, and boop. There we go. And then I can close that window. And boop. And then, let's see. Share screen. Screen sharing. 2 monitors. Yeah. Okay. Share screen. And window. That one. Share. There we go. Hey, there we go. And then maybe like that. And then can I move it around? I don't know if that's exactly perfect, but maybe like that. Clay, close tip. Okay, so what? So I can't do that. Well, it's what it is for now. But at least I can get the chat, on the screen that way. Yeah. So at least that's something. Sorry. You look creepy. Thank you, Speed Vlogs. That was the point. But yeah, so I went to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and I did a lot of cool stuff there. I helped with a lot of getting a lot of footage, not only for my channel, but also a documentary that another YouTube friend of mine is working on. His name is, well, it's not his name, but he goes by Mullet Mike. He has a show called Creepy Gaming, and he's working on a documentary. So it, I guess, was originally just going to be about the Mothman, but now it's going to be about a bunch of other stuff. And yeah, but we did a lot of investigating there and just found out so much cool stuff and saw so much cool stuff. And I could not have just had more fun. It was amazing. But, you know, putting all of that stuff together and then writing the script and Also, it's a collaboration video, so it's taking a lot of time to get everything lined up to make it happen. And I have been working on other things at the same time. I have another video planned. It was actually supposed to come out before Halloween, but I actually got the flu about a week ago. So it wasn't, it wasn't happening. I was just so sick, and, I lost my voice, and, I couldn't make a video in those conditions. So that's why. But I am working on a video. It is probably going to be a voiceover video. Maybe not. I don't know. But I am working on that to get that out. So I'm working on getting videos and things posted more frequently, because I care about getting things out to you guys. I really do. Like, I feel terrible when this channel is just sat silent for months. And I mean, it hasn't been months yet. Well, September, and now it's the end of October. But, it's not like, I'm waiting 10 months to put out a video. And so I'm doing my best, I guess. And I just want to apologize for not getting videos out in a timely manner to you guys, because you guys deserve better. But I think at least I can confidently say, the videos that I am making are getting better in quality. I am working hard to learn how to edit and do all sorts of stuff like that. It's important to me to to make things great for you guys. It's important to me that everything looks nice and everything sounds nice. I started out doing this, and I was only using a webcam, a Logitech webcam that I had. And my sound was all, through my my microphone here. And sometimes just through the webcam mic if my microphone wasn't working right. And so then, I got a ring light, and I got, an actual, DSLR camera, and, a good shotgun mic to go with it. And so, I was on the DSLR for a little while, but I didn't have the mic, so the sound was just through the camera, and that wasn't very good. And then after the Wendigo episode, I got the shotgun mic going, and the sound, increased in quality just exponentially. And I'm just I get so excited about, improving things, improving my editing, improving, just the quality of everything. And, I get a lot of, complaints about, oh, I can see, your eyes moving when you're making videos. And that's because I'm reading it off a teleprompter, and I'm doing it without my glasses. And yeah, that's stupid. I should just, learn the script. But a lot of times I am such a perfectionist that I am still working on the script. Didn't the chat freeze again? But a lot of times I am still working on the script for a long time. And so, like, up until the point I am literally sitting down to, shoot the video, I'm still working on the chat or on the script. So that's a big part of why I have to read off a teleprompter. And I mean, maybe that's an excuse. I don't know. But just wanted to explain that, I guess. Sorry, I'm making sure I shared this in a few other places. And I am trying not to like hiccup. Medicine I'm on actually gives me the hiccups. It's not cute. It's not very fun. But let's see. Post. Just an update. Paste. Let's see. Sorry about the dead air, just for a second. I'm so afraid that like people are gonna get bored and just leave. And I get it. Like, it's boring on a stream when people are quiet. And also, if you hear screaming, that is my 2-year-old being a 2-year-old. There we go. Okay, got that posted. And we're good. Cool. Awesome. So now I go back and open this back up on my Under the Veil. There we go. Now I have the chat there. And okay. Let's see. Okay. Get this out. Okay, there we go. Terrible twos, my condolences to your sanity. I mean, it's not that terrible. You know, he's just being a kid. And, you know, he had a lot of, it was frustrating earlier with the trick-or-treating because we, you know, like I said, we had to go to an indoor trick-or-treating event, and it was not the best thing for anyone's sanity. It was a big indoor event, and it was just a big, long line through this just enormous building, and this line was just, you know, serpentine through the place. And so, you know, imagine that with a 2-year-old who's just, you know, like, hey, Mom, I'm bored. Why can't I go run? Why can't I go play? You know, he saw other parents letting their kids run amok, and, you know, so he wanted to go run with the other kids, but the other kids were really getting into things. And so it was a lot. It was a lot on his patience. And so now that he's home, you know, he's blowing off steam and trying to relax. So there we go. So yeah, so since I am a captive audience to you guys right now, you know, is there anything you guys want to know about me, about Under the Veil, about upcoming projects? Is there anything you are curious about, or, you know, that you would love to see on this channel? Because I'm always open to suggestions. You know, I'm not just the folklore person. I definitely plan to branch into true crime and stuff like that. Just, you know, generally creepy things. What would be your most wanted location to do a creepy video? Ooh, that's hard. Well, I mean, I always think I'll do, you know, my videos for the most part here, but, you know, to go get footage to put in and talk about, I I really, really want to go to Waverly Hills Sanatorium. And I covered it on this channel about a year ago, a little more than a year ago. And the place actually means a lot to me. I've never been there, but my great-great-grandmother died there. She actually had tuberculosis, and she died. I can't think of the year. It was in the 20s, I think. And I actually snuck a photograph of her into the Waverly Hills Sanatorium video, but I don't think anyone probably noticed, because how would they know? You know, obviously they don't know who Shannon's grandma is. Well, great-grandmother. So it's not like I knew her either, but I would absolutely love to go investigate there. And I'm working on getting a night vision camera to go kind of do some ghosty goo exploration and stuff like that. So that is definitely something I would like to do. Hello, Hellbound Iscariot. How are you today? Let's see. But yeah, so I would definitely say Waverly Hills Sanatorium. It's somewhere I've always wanted to go my whole life. And I love the place. You know, I first saw it on it was originally Fox Family, and then it became ABC Family. Originally on their Scariest Places on Earth, and that was a show I absolutely loved. It, you know, was a big part of my, getting into the creepier side of things when I was a kid. It scared the hell out of me. And but it's somewhere I definitely want to go. I really, really, really want to go. Making sure this is out. And I know a lot of people are at out doing the Halloween thing. So, but this is kind of a little intimate live stream. And I thought that would be neat. By the way, if anyone came over from my community tab post on my old channel, let me know. Oh. My dad was there with his mother in the late 1930s while she was recovering from tuberculosis. That's awesome. Well, I mean, not awesome, but it's, it's a cool little, family historical fact. My great-grandmother's story was pretty tragic. She had these two kids, and which was my grandfather and his sister. And they had this huge area for kids, and it wasn't like for the children with tuberculosis. I mean, there was that too, but there was this whole area for the children of patients, and they were taken care of there. And it was so sad because she had a husband, my great grandfather, and so she had a husband, and she got tuberculosis. She was sent off to the asylum, not the asylum, the sanatorium. And she, went off. He sent the kids with her because I guess, kids should just be with their parents. Hello, Dominique. But So she was sent off to the sanatorium with her kids. The husband didn't keep the kids, and when she died, my great-grandfather showed up with his new wife to pick up his kids. So he was out finding, a new wife while his wife was dying. So that's pretty gross in my book. See, Shelly, I can't go out, but I can't stay long because I have to be up at 4 a.m. for work tomorrow. Well, I'm glad you're here now. Like, I'm glad, I'm glad you're here now. I know that, I don't know, I got a lot of vitriol about my channel a few days ago. And so it's just nice to see some familiar faces here, people I like. Oops, and I lost my chat. Okay, Michael Gugu says old medical practices would make a cool video. I definitely want to do something like that. Rob Gavigan did a video a while back about old medical practices, I think. I distinctly remember him demonstrating, a lobotomy with an ice pick. Like, not actually demonstrating, but, he had an ice pick and he just, showed all of that. And, it's barbaric, and fascinating, but barbaric. So, I think that would be so cool to do a video on. And it's something I've thought about. But, it's hard for me to do a video if someone I really like and really admire. Shit. Oh, well, there goes my channel rating, guys. I dropped my phone. But, it's hard for me to bring myself to do a video. I know Rob wasn't going to stream tonight. Yeah, you're right. Rob Gavigan apparently was supposed to stream tonight. He still might. Who knows? He goes live real late sometimes. But yeah, it's hard for me to make a video when it's already been done really well by someone I really like and respect. Because I feel like I'm, well, not stepping on their toes, wheeling on their toes. And, I don't want to be disrespectful, but there's also so many things I would love to talk about. Lurking at work. Irate Alex! Hi! Welcome. I am glad to see you here. Hello. Gosh, it's been a minute. See, Irate Alex and I, we were in the same circles back in the day. So, yeah, you definitely, you and I have come a long way. So, let's see. I said, shh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I can't be too quiet, though, because the air conditioning is on. The air conditioning is on, even though it's like 30 degrees out. It's not actually the air conditioner, it's just the window thing, and the fan part is on. So, but I'm very glad that you're lurking at work. That's worthy of a conversation, in my opinion, by the way. I would love to talk to you about the old days and why we, noped the F out of there. And, things were getting dicey at the end there. It was pretty dicey. I was actually talking about it to Michael B. Petty the other day, and, telling him how things were getting, pretty crazy in the political spectrum. And he said, you said a lot of the same things. So yes, I think we definitely need to have a conversation about the old days. Absolutely, absolutely. But you know, which by the way, again, if you are here from Michael B. Petty recommending my channel to you, thank you very much. I don't know why so many people were angry about him posting my video on his community tab. I think it might be partially because the video he shared, which, he said he loves the video, and that's totally great. But it was my first video I did on this channel. It's fine. You don't have to be quiet. My husband's bringing me nausea medicine. Can you turn the fan away from me now? Thank you. But it was the first video I did on this channel. Well, first video with me in it. Because there's also there's a video before called Are You Ready? And it's just the Under the Veil intro, as kind of a teaser trailer. Yeah, without wishing to take away from your stream, that's what I'd love to hear your opinions and experience on whenever we're both free. Yeah, anytime, man. And you're not taking away from my stream at all. Like, this is just, low-key hanging out, Let's not knock over the candelabra. But, shoot. See, I'm on medication for a horrible, debilitating neurological problem I have. It's very painful, called trigeminal neuralgia, which I plan on making a video about on my old channel because I feel like someone needs to talk about it. But it's been described as the worst pain a human being can feel. And it's caused by a nerve misfiring in the side of your head. It's basically where the trigeminal nerve, which is like this big nerve bundle that comes out in these huge 3 branches in the side of your face. And it is the cause for all of your feeling in the side of your face. And you have 2 of them on either side. And the nerve ending, the myelin sheath on the nerve breaks down, and it's usually in middle-aged people, but due to my neuromuscular disease, I have a demyelinating disorder, and it is basically, so it's usually in older women because the trigeminal nerve is right next to this big blood vessel that, rubs against it over time. And usually it takes years and years to rub through. But for me, my myelin sheath was already partially destroyed. So it was able to just knock through. And so basically this blood vessel touches the nerve ending and it's just bare. And the first time I had it happen, I thought I was dying. All I could do was scream. I couldn't create words, and it happened out of a dead sleep. And my husband thought I was dying as well. He was terrified. And basically it comes in these waves, and it's like 20 seconds of ungodly, scary pain. And it's like lightning right here. And then, 10 seconds of stop, and then back and forth, and it pulses back and forth. And it did this for about 10 to 15 minutes, back and forth. And so because of that, I have to be on this medication, which is actually an anticonvulsant. So I'm on a seizure medication for something nothing to do with seizures. So if I stop taking the medicine, I'll start having seizures, which is fun. But the side effects of the anti-seizure medication are pretty rough. And I am having just severe memory problems. So if I kind of lose track of where I am and I can't remember where I was, and anyone wants to tell me what I was talking about before my husband came and brought me medicine, that would be wonderful. But yeah, that's what's going on with me mentally. And, that's part of another reason why I've kind of been stepped away from the channel a little bit. Over the summer was, just a scary, scary time. I actually had my first attack the morning after I shot all the footage for the Japanese urban legend video. And so, I stay up late shooting all this footage, go to bed, wake up at, 7 a.m. with that happening. And it was so scary. My son was, in the room at the time because we were transitioning him to his new bedroom. And so every time I screamed, he screamed and cried. He was so scared. And, my father-in-law, bless him, just appeared at our door and took him away. But it was really, really just a traumatizing thing that happened. And so I was dealing with that over the summer. I was dealing with, the just daily fear that it was going to happen again. And, it did come back, towards the end of the summer. And, that was really scary and really painful. And, so yeah, I guess I was just dealing with a lot over the summer. So that's part of why it I couldn't get myself in front of the camera for you guys. And I apologize for that. So I feel like I'm apologizing a lot. Am I a beauty guru? Joey Jojo, Under the Veil is great stuff, Shannon. Thank you very much. By the way, oh my God, look at me being a horrible, horrible YouTuber. Obviously, there's no super chat availability on this channel because, first off, I don't know if I will ever turn it on because YouTube has never once ever paid me out into my AdSense. Like, I've never earned enough to pay out on my old channel. Because I was with a network and they were taking part of it. But then I got rid of the network, and by that point, I wasn't getting enough views to make any profit off of what I do. So that's sad. But don't want to knock over the candelabra. But crap, there it goes again. See? Gone. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I don't have Super Chat on, but I do have, oh God, what's it called? Streamlabs. And it works just the same as a Super Chat. And it, will pop up, and well, it won't pop up on screen because I haven't set up OBS yet, but I will get it on my phone and it will be there. And so if you want to do that, it would be awesome. It's the end of the month and things are tough, and I'm praying that I can get, the I know it's so stupid. I really want to get the Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star conspiracy palette because I wear a lot of crazy eye makeup on this channel, and his stuff is amazing. Alex, aren't you at work tonight? He is. He is being a naughty, and apparently he is watching my stream, which is just amazing. Seriously, it means a lot. People, hiding. Okay. How do you get so comfortable in front of the camera? I didn't used to be. And character holding, what's my favorite conspiracy theory? I will get back to that. Let's see. Streamlabs. Damn, I couldn't think of the word. Okay. By the way, I also have aphasia, which means, and it's also due to this medicine, which means I can't, that feeling when like a word is on the tip of your tongue and you can't find it and you can't get it and it's driving you nuts. That's aphasia. And, most people have that feeling like, a couple times a week or so. I have that 10 times a day and it drives me absolutely bonkers. So, yeah. But, okay. No, I don't want to I just want to sign in. You stupid. Streamlabs. Work. But yeah, so I have my Streamlabs, linked in the description of the video. I will also put it in the chat for you guys. But yeah, so how do I get so comfortable in front of the camera? I've been doing it a long, long time. I'm also used to being on stage. I was a classically trained singer. I'm not classically trained. I don't know. I'm a trained singer. I basically grew up on stage singing, mostly Irish stuff, Irish singing competitions, stuff like that. And, doing all of that. And then, come on, sign in, you stupid thing. Come on. But so I basically grew up on stage. Okay, yeah, sure, yes, continue, done, yes. Whatever, yes, cool, yes, cool, done, go away. Go away, oh my God, go away. You're annoying. There. Okay, so my Streamlabs is linked below. Hi, Mom. Everyone, my mom is here. But yeah, so I grew up, very much public. I was, I was on stage a lot. I sang a lot. And so it's, so it was always really natural to me. And then, when I started making videos in 2013, at least making them seriously, like actually sitting down in front of a camera. We all did that stuff, like right when YouTube came out, where we're all like, we're going to be YouTube stars. And we put 30-second clips on our YouTube channels. And we're like, yeah, we're going to be famous. Everyone's going to love it. And, of course, 5 people watched it and all of them were me. So, but we all did that. But I started making videos seriously in 2013. And I really didn't start really taking it seriously until towards the end of the year in 2014. And like I said, I used to do political stuff, mostly social commentary type stuff. And that's right, I sang in musicals and competitions, as my mom said. But I've really moved on from the political side of things because it was making me angry all the time, and that wasn't how I wanted to be, and I wasn't happy. I really wasn't happy anymore. And I was not being treated well, partially due to my heritage. So I quit with the politics. I think I got rid of mostly anything political on my old channel. And now I just kind of put up whatever I want over there. Like occasionally, I'll put up a brand deal video because I gotta survive. I gotta eat. And so, yeah. But other than that, so that's, yeah. So I quit doing political stuff last year and I started making this channel. And for the first time, I really, really started taking it seriously. I started, yes, I was on Louder with Crowder a couple times. And he was a very nice guy, especially like behind the scenes, just really, really chill, funny dude behind the scenes. So I can't say he was ever anything but kind to me. But yeah, so, I got fed up with all of that. And so, like I said, I really started taking it seriously when I created Under the Veil. It was the first time I ever scripted anything. I'm really good at like just off the cuff speaking usually. I mean, it's harder in live streams, because you gotta have something to play off of, or like something you prepared to like read, or like, oh, I'm gonna go read this article, or blah, blah, blah. React to this, that, whatever. And so going into a live stream, I'm just, shooting the crap, But I'm more good off the cuff usually. So the hardest part about all of this was actually learning to script. And, my videos are so much shorter now because I'm concise and, I only put into it what I think is important to be in it, to make the impact I want to make. I take out all of the fluff. And so that's why I'm so comfortable in front of the camera. I've just been doing it a long time. And I genuinely love being in front of the camera. Honestly, my favorite part now is editing. I love editing. And, not to twiddly toot my own horn, but I think I've gotten pretty good at editing. I really do. But I mean, I'm not great, I'm not like, friggin' Nerd City or anything. They're amazing. And, look, I can put together a video with pretty good production values, but I can't use, OBS to save my life. My old channel is just my name, Shannon Gibbs. So I think really all that's left there is, like I said, the occasional brand deal, a funny story time kind of thing. And a video about like the opioid epidemic. But again, I really don't recommend any of it because it's bad. Like, it's just bad content. Like, it sucks. like doing what I do now and, the effort I put into what I do now. I mean, I thought I was putting in a lot of effort back then. Don't get me wrong. I really was. I was trying very hard. But, like, I had no idea what I was doing, and I thought I did. I don't know how the hell I got so many subscribers on that channel, which is now down. It was like at 15,000. Now it's down to 11,000 something, and it's completely dead. I could post anything, and it gets less views on that channel than Under the Veil does here. And again, Under the Veil just hit 1,000 subscribers. So that's pretty sad. But that just tells you about YouTube, and how the algorithm works. So, my favorite conspiracy theory. That's a hard one. I kind of go through, my favorites. Well, not my favorites. I kind of cycle through, the ones I focus on. And right now, I'm kind of stuck on the Free Britney thing. Like, I know that's silly, and people are like, okay, that's not really that important. But, I mean, think about it. Like, okay, for anybody who doesn't know about Free Britney. So, Britney Spears had... Okay, I'm going to lose everybody now. Now, Britney Spears had a pretty public breakdown in 2007. Apparently, she had never really wanted to be in the public eye, but was forced into it by, her parents to basically be the meal ticket. And this is all alleged, conspiracy, whatever. But, oh God, my neck. Sorry, I am a very disabled person who's had many back surgeries, and so I'm just kind of always cracking and popping and falling apart. And I also have no neck due to severe kyphosis. So before anyone asks, where's your neck? Because I get that a lot. But she had a very public breakdown in 2007, and the courts imposed a conservatorship on her, which basically means she cannot make a legal decision for herself at all. Not at all. And usually a conservatorship is put in place for someone who's like, senile, has dementia, or, is so profoundly disabled they don't know where they are, can't think for themselves, the mind of a child, that kind of thing, just to make sure people don't take advantage of them. And so, they put a conservatorship in place in those kind of situations. It's like their parent or, a sister or something. And it's just to protect that person. But when they did it to Britney Spears, she was put under a conservatorship. And Furry Kitten, thank you for subscribing. But yeah, so when this was put into effect, they made it so it's like it's a permanent thing and they can't get rid of it. And she was, in her 20s when that happened. And so they put this conservatorship on this woman who wasn't senile. She wasn't, she wasn't incompetent to, make decisions like, voting or, just anything. She can't even, like buy a song on iTunes, like that tight of control. And so the conspiracy theory is that basically this conservatorship was put on her not to help her, not to protect her, but to put her back in control under her father. And her father is basically who forced her, allegedly, forced her into the public eye to begin with, to, make that money. Come on, Britney. And yeah, so people are trying to get the conservatorship released on Britney so, she can make decisions for herself. Allegedly, she is being, drugged. And, it's not that far-fetched in Hollywood. People, just terrible people are in Hollywood. We've seen it coming out. We've seen the pedophilia, and there goes my channel. But we've seen the horrible things happening in that part of the world. And so it's not, basically she went under the conservatorship just to be able to be with her kids, and she would do anything to be with her kids. And that's horrifying that they use a mother's love against her to control her and, you know, make the money off of her. And so people think she's being held against her will. And so, yeah, that's the Free Britney thing. That's my conspiracy theory of the moment that I have been looking into. I have a small conspiracy theory about Amberlynn Reed, but I don't think anyone probably cares about that. But maybe you do. Let me know. I know I'll probably never make a video on it. Galaxy Goddess popping in, new here by recommendation. Hello. I guess you are here from Michael B. Petty, probably. And seriously, he is such a supportive friend, and I love him so much. And I just want to give him just the biggest freaking hug in the world, even though, like, he's so tall and I'm so tiny. And so it'd be very hard, but we'd make it work. You know, he'd have to come down to my level anyway because I'm in the wheelchair. But yeah, so I'm very glad that you came to check me out. I'm sure you saw some of the angry comments on his community tab about me. I still don't know what that was about. That's where I was. But yeah. Sorry, I lost my place earlier due to a medication killing my memory. But yeah, maybe you saw all of that, the angry comments on his community tab when he shared my video. Not really sure what that was all about. Maybe because the video he shared was the first one on this channel, which I can't even watch anymore. It's very, very cringy. Cringy to me. But you know, because I didn't know what I was doing as far as editing, I was reading off my phone. So what can you do? But apparently he likes that episode. I love the subject of that episode. I've considered going back and doing a revisit and fixing it, you know, doing it as I would now. But seriously, thank you for giving me a chance after seeing all of that, because, you know, that, oof. But yeah, so if you want to come back later and, you know, kind of come through the live stream a little bit, I did some explanation about why my upload schedule isn't as good as I would like it to be. I know a lot of people were upset about that, but it mostly has to do with the fact that I'm wheelchair bound. So, you know, I kind of can't make videos just anytime I want to. It's a big old thing, and I have to, you know, plan it out. But seriously, thank you for coming and checking me out. And it means a lot. So thank you. Oh, good pick. I'm conflicted between Bob Laser and the Chuck E. Cheese pizzas is my favorite. Okay, the Chuck E. Cheese pizzas thing. I think the main thing is, like, they just, like, have a bunch of pies in the back, like, you know, like Cece's Pizza. You know what I mean? And, like, they just kind of take from them. You know, I don't think they're old pizzas, you know? I mean, maybe they are. Maybe they are at, like, you know, like, crappy locations, which is very possible. People are gross. But yeah, it's very possible that, you know, they're reused pizzas, which is gross. But I will say, anytime I've been to Chuck E. Cheese, the pizza was great. So, I mean, as great as Chuck E. Cheese can be. No problem. Do as what works for you. And I really appreciate that. Thank you, Galaxy Goddess. Great name, by the way. One of my oldest avatars has Goddess in the name, but I'm not going to tell you the rest of that because that tells you a little bit too much about me. But yeah, I know my feel is much, much different, like, in this kind of setting as in, you know, my videos. I'm very serious and scripted because I'm trying to give the subject matter the respect, you know, it deserves. So, but yeah. Especially, like, okay. So if anyone's here from Michael B. Petty, I will say this. Let me just talk about Chantal for a second, right? Which I rate, Alex, if you're still here, I know you'll probably enjoy this. So Chantal, aka Foodie Booty, it makes it creepier that you take it seriously. I take it very seriously, especially when I'm talking about real historical things. Yeah, I talk about, I talk about folklore and silly things like that. Do I think that the Dullahan is riding around, in Ireland, taking people's lives, like taking their souls and causing them to die? Probably not. Probably not. It'd be cool. Like, the Dullahan is my favorite mythological creature. Absolute favorite, which is why it was the first episode. But, so yeah, I do a lot of mythical creatures, but I also do things about, historical tragedy. In fact, and I'll get back to Chantal. I haven't forgotten where I am. But, I actually started a script about a disaster where a bunch of coal slag, which is like this just dust, it's coal dust, and it becomes mud. It becomes like just liquefied lava almost when it gets wet. And this mountain of it fell on a school in a little village called Aberfan in Wales, and just this tiny town, and 116 children died. And if the disaster had happened, just an hour or two before or an hour or two later, they would have been fine. Like, they were just about to get out for, their holiday, and like a holiday break. And so the day was short, so they were just having a short day. But, so I was writing this script and I was working really hard on it, but I kept breaking down crying, trying to write it, because, trigger warning or whatever, right here. But, like when you're reading accounts of people who survived, who were children at the time, and they're talking about, this little boy trapped in the school under all this coal dust, mudslide, and, he's pinned against a wall dead, or he's pinned against a wall, and the little girl that he had a crush on is dead with her head on his shoulder. Like, that is just, like, it's too much. And so it's something I have always wanted to cover, but I don't know if I can. You know what I mean? But let's see. Oops, sorry if you're off. Okay. That's why my tarot cards depict real people and events in North American history. Serious reading, serious correlations. Oh, that's really cool. And no, that's not off topic. Not at all. Like, seriously, in live streams, I'll talk about most anything, because it's a time I can kind of, let the proverbial hair down and just be Shannon, not be under the veil, and, like, it's the only time you'll probably see me smile and just have fun. Which, maybe that's why my videos aren't, for everybody. And that's fine. I totally understand that. Because, again, the subject matter is a little heavy and I take it seriously. But going back to Chantal, if anyone who doesn't know who this person is, they go by Foodie Beauty, aka Big Beautiful Me. Just so she's this person. She's been covered a lot by people in the Amberverse, and she is a morbidly obese. I don't think she's super morbidly obese yet, but she's morbidly obese. woman. I think she's about 400 pounds, which really this has nothing to do with her weight. But the reason I bring up her weight at all is because she claims it's about her weight anytime she gets any sort of criticism. So I want to point that out at the beginning. This is not about her weight. The reason people started, in on her was because she started out as a weight loss channel, which people go to find to get inspiration, and be, take that journey with them. And, I'm with you. Let's lose weight together, that kind of stuff. And then she turns into a mukbang channel, which is mukbang, which is, where you eat like huge amounts of food on camera very loudly, which I cannot handle, and you talk about stuff. So recently, Chantal has been embroiled in a couple of little scandals, one having to do with racism, not really her own racism, although she's kind of said some racist stuff, but more to do with one of her super fans who's like a super racist, I guess, who is named Shannon. And that's very upsetting to me because there have been 2 idiot Shannons in this whole group. And I'm just here like, we're not all bad. But she has gotten a lot of attention recently because she was featured on BuzzFeed, on a BuzzFeed article. Now, the reason she was featured and the reason people have been on her like hardcore is because she decided to do a Halloween mukbang, which is fine. If she wants to make her money destroying her own body, that's absolutely fine. That is her prerogative. But so she decided to, pull out her dollar store wig that I don't think she even brushed and put that on, this pink wig, very clearly plastic pink. Puts it on, and she creates a graveyard, or at least tries to create a graveyard out of cheese. And so she has all these different kinds of cheese. I guess the cheese she was trying to use to make like the crosses in the graveyard was too crumbly and it's falling apart, whatever. So she just made blocks of cheese. But so it was her, Halloween, and it said in the description of the video, or the title of the video was Halloween Graveyard Cheese Mukbang or something to that effect. And it didn't say anything about the content she would be talking about. So she's sitting there with her giant thing of cheese. Meanwhile, she posts all the time things about like needing to go to the ER because she ate too much cheese and her stomach's upset. So, great decision making. But again, her prerogative. If she wants to make herself very physically ill, that is her choice. And that is absolutely her choice to make. Where people got upset was, again, no warning. I mean, she put a warning at the beginning saying, well, she didn't put it in the warning at the beginning. It was about 20 seconds in, and it just said it at the bottom. It wasn't an out loud warning. It was just, this video, may contain things that are, some people may find offensive. And, which, if you're going to have one of those warnings, you really should put a verbal warning there too, in case people are just listening, or, someone who's deaf is watching the video, something like that. But so she sits down, she's eating her cheese very loudly and talking about, random stuff about the cheese. And then she gets to her topic and she starts talking about the Heaven's Gate cult. And, they were the ones that, okay, I'm going to be talking about the cult now and mass suicide. So just so people know. I mean, you're on a horror channel, though. That's a little different. But, she starts talking about the mass suicide and she's, talking about it flippantly. Like, oh, this this happened. I don't really know why this happened. Maybe ha ha ha. Like, I don't know why they were all wearing the same shoes. Maybe they were on sale. No, it's because the leader of the cult actually thought the swoosh on the Nike shoes represented the comet Hale-Bopp, which they were trying to, by killing themselves, go up to the spacecraft that was hiding behind the comet. I digress. But so she just starts talking about, this mass suicide flippantly. And then, again, I guess that's her prerogative. I mean, she can say whatever she wants. But then she just, throws a picture of one of the dead bodies from the, crime scene photos on screen without any, again, verbal warning that, she was going to show pictures, anything. And, again, like she goes from talking about this dead person that she has on screen to, oh, this pumpkin spice cheese is so good. And I'm not exaggerating that. It's really gross. It's really, really, really gross. And so she got a lot of pushback from that video. And, she's like, oh, well, people talk about things like that all the time. People talk about, true crime all the time, and they do true crime mukbangs, and it's just because I'm fat and people just hate me, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, lady, that's not what this is about. There is a way to be respectful. And do I think people should do true crime mukbangs? Probably not. It's not in the best taste. I find it disrespectful. That's just me. But at least the other people that she held up as examples of these were much more respectful about it. They actually had their facts in order. They at least did the research about what they were talking about, not something, they skimmed the Wikipedia article, like a few days before recording. So the details weren't real fresh, stuff like that. And where I make a aphasia. There it is again. Where I had to make a contrast. No. Comparison. There we go. Where I had to make a comparison with, myself is I covered the Dyatlov Pass incident, which is this crazy mystery. And, it happened in Soviet Russia in the Ural Mountains. I had to learn how to say a lot of Russian names, which I can say perfectly now that, recording the video is over. But my friend who's fluent in Russian came over and, I think he's pretty well fluent. But he came over and, taught me how to say these people's names. Again, because I want to be respectful and get these pronunciations right, because it's important. These are these people's names. They need their identity to be correct if they're going to be remembered. You know what I mean? So, but I did that video, and at the beginning there was a, warning. This video contains images that may disturb some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised, that kind of thing. And that was on screen, a visual text, and a verbal, me speaking it at the beginning. I also do like slight flashing light warnings and stuff like that when I need to. And in that video, I did show photographs from the Dyatlov Pass investigation. And I showed some of the, the deceased people that died in the Dyatlov Pass incident. But you are on a creepy channel. you know this video is about the Dyatlov Pass incident, which if you're usually if you're going to like look up a video like mine, you at least know somewhat what the Dyatlov Pass incident is. At least you had a warning at the beginning that, you know, there were going to be disturbing images, and I'm talking about people dying, and, you know, you know what you're in for when you get on a channel like mine. At least you should, and I hope I make it clear, you know. But if you're just chomping away and hee and, you know, laughing and giggling while, you know, talking about all these people who died, and then, you know, like just recently she agreed with someone who called, you know, suicide victims cowards in her I think that was on my Streamlabs. Let me go check and make sure that it worked. Oh, come on. Streamlabs is the worst to deal with, by the way. Like, there used to be a like donations thing, right? Yeah, there we go. No, I don't want your merch. I have my own. Okay, thank you. Donation. There we go. Aha. So show me. Sorry, guys. Oh, donation history. Got it. $1 from oh gosh, I don't know how to say it. Desalgia? I hope I said that right. And you didn't leave a message, so I'm sorry you didn't leave a message. I'm kind of sad that you didn't leave a message, but thank you very, very much for that very kind gesture. Oh, thank you, Ellen, who's watching at home. Give Sunny a big hug for me. But also I have linked below my PayPal where you can write a message there, and it's just so much easier for me. Like, either way, the money gets to me either way, and it's fine. I'm just saying the message part of it is just easier on PayPal. So anyway, but so, you know, there's just, you know, being respectful and then being crass and disgusting. And, you know, this is disgusting by most people's, you know, opinion. And again, I'm not someone who is easily offended at all. Like, I'm not. And, you know, like, you know, the only thing that kind of was off to me was, again, showing these dead people and then like eating the cheese and burping, and, you know, I heard about that. Yes. Coward comment by another. Yes. Someone called people who commit suicide cowards, and then she was agreeing with them, or at least she didn't. She agreed with, I don't know what part of their comment she agreed with. I want to be fair, because the comment said a lot of things, but she agreed with their comment. So, you know, still gross. But yeah, so there is that. Speaking of merch, by the way, yeah, I'm doing it. Don't judge me. I had this nearby. This is one of the pieces off of my merch store. This is the girl in the gap from the Japanese urban legend episode of Under the Veil. And on the back, it says, "Who Under the Veil. And this is really, really nice quality. So, all right, I had to plug my merch. I'm sorry. I also bought a giant blanket with a Wendigo on it, and it's like the blanket I sleep with now because it's so nice. So, if you want to check out the merch shop, all of the merch contains designs by the artist who does the art, most of the art for the channel, and you actually get a little preview of what's upcoming because I used some of the art that is going to be in the Mothman episode on some of the merch. So, something to take a look at. I promise I won't plug the merch again for a little while. Let's see. Let me make sure there's no other little things. I'm gonna post that I'm live again. Character holding. I'll do what I want, but that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I love my merch. I can't find my Wendigo shirt because I was going to show that too, but it's not, it's not near me, and with the whole wheelchair thing, I can't, I can't go look for it. But that's okay. I'm actually well pinned in right now because I have, like this set up here. Then I have over here, I have my big thing with my skulls in it. And then I have my candelabra, and then I have the back of the set. So, oh, irate Alex. Thank you for sharing me on Twitter. You are a good person. Oh, I see you. I sent you $1, and I heard and seen that story about that village where you're talking about. I think it's one of the worst non-worker death stories caused by mining. Yeah, that's the Abervon disaster. And it's a very, very, very sad story. And again, I really, really do want to cover it, because a lot of these stories, I think, are important stories to tell. I think it's important knowing about, folklore, and folklore you wouldn't usually know about. Like, most people wouldn't usually know about something like the Doulahan. That's so important to me. I love covering, scary Japanese urban legends because, yeah, we have tons of urban legends over here in, the States and Canada and, the Western world and everything. But, God, Japan doesn't screw around. It's terrifying. And I love it. It's amazing. And I just can't get enough of that kind of stuff. But I also feel like a lot of the... Richard Lee, hello! I feel like a lot of the other stories are important to tell. So, I don't know. This is the stuff that gets me excited, This is what I live for. I live for telling stories and entertaining people. I love it. Your favorite Japanese urban legend? Ooh, okay. Okay, let's see. Well, I did a video about, I think 6 of them. I was going to do 7, but the one I didn't include was a poem that, when you read it, it curses you and kills you, or kills you. Varying, things on that, varying stories. And hang on, I'm just sending this out one more time on Twitter. There we go. All done. But so yeah, it's this poem that if you read it aloud, you're cursed and killed, and I wasn't gonna read it out loud. And, you know, I didn't think that was fair to put it in text on the screen if I wasn't going to read it, and I didn't want anyone else to. I don't know. I'm a little bit superstitious. Okay, I'm not superstitious. I'm like, you know, a little stitious, you know. But so that one was there. But I did do a video on my favorites, and I have to say the girl in the Gap, she's a less known one. She's in, oh God, my husband gets on me about my pronunciation. She's an Onryo. Onryo. I can't say it right. My husband is he's very much into Japanese culture, and he can actually pronounce the words right, and I can't. But he helped me through the video. But yeah, girl from the Gap. And I'm not talking about the store at the mall. So if you want me to elaborate, I can, or you can watch the video. Up to you. I won't ask here, but do you have a video or comment post on how you arrived in a wheelchair? I don't know how to ask that properly. Sorry. Perhaps you could direct me. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. Seriously. I never, ever, ever want people to feel bad about asking that. I'm not easily offended. I think more hello. I think more people, you know, who are disabled should be open about why they are disabled or how. And I know it's harder if it's like a traumatic, you know, like an injury, you know, like a car wreck or something like that. It's probably harder to talk about. But no, a lot of people think I'm a paraplegic. I'm not. I have a neuromuscular disease called Charcot-Marie-Tooth type 4C. I was just formally diagnosed with 4C, got the genetic testing back just recently. So that's cool. But it's a neuromuscular disease. It's a demyelinating disorder. So it breaks down the myelin sheath that covers your nerves, your nerve endings. And, you know, so there's this, you know, covering all the way on your nerve endings. And mine has breaks in it all the way down. And so, you know, as the signal's going, you know, it hits these breaks and it's like, oh, you know, can't get there, you know, so it takes detours. And the further down your body it goes from your brain, there's less and less detours it's able to take for the signal. So when you get down to my feet, you know, they're basically numb. I have very little strength in my legs. I have no balance. And so I can't walk. And yeah, so that's why. Yep, no problem. Like I said, I really don't mind anyone asking about stuff like that. You know, it's just part of life. And I feel like knowing that kind of stuff kind of may explain why I am the way I am, you know, who I am, what I do. And again, not everyone is, you know, knows exactly my story or why I am who I am. No one, you know, a lot of people probably haven't been with me very long. You know, maybe people only know me as Under the Veil. You know, they don't know Shannon Gibbs, and that's fine. So seriously, don't feel bad. But yeah. Sorry, I get a little hyper. Oh, I can't believe Irate Alex shared my thing. That was so nice. That was so nice of him. It must be weird for people who like only know me for my Under the Veil videos where I'm, you know, in a dark hallway. Da 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 da. For me to be, you know, silly and laughing and stuff. But you know, this is a big part of me too. But yeah, the spooky stuff has always always been a part of me. I was a goth kid. I don't think I ever truly grew out of that. So, Lander, I have a question to more spooky related, not to change the subject. No, absolutely, go ahead. But have you seen the second trailer for the movie Antlers? I think you'll love it. I haven't. I guess I'll have to see what that's about. Richard Lee, thank you for liking my Halloween look. I'm pretty proud of it, actually. It turned out better than I expected, seeing as my hands are pretty disabled themselves due to the disease. But my husband did the nose, but I did the rest. So I did the big easy things. He did the hard stuff, like the triangles. My son was like, why is it not, all black all over? No, the septum, kid. Okay. A Galaxy Goddess. Okay, dear. I need to go for now. It's been a delight meeting and hearing you. Have a wonderful Samhain, and I will pop back soon. Bye-bye. You're very nice and well-spoken. Thank you very much. You are just so sweet. And seriously, pop by anytime. Follow me on Twitter. Send me a message over there. Well, my DMs aren't open, but send me a tweet. And, I'd love to chit-chat anytime. Seriously. I'm a very, outgoing person. New video soon. I am working on it. You may have missed it earlier. I am working on a big video, and that it has a lot of on location footage, which I already have, but it's a lot to go through. And I have a guest. It's going to be a collaboration video where it's two of us doing it. So it's a lot. It's a lot to coordinate. It's a lot to write. And so I'm working on a big video. But in the meantime, I'm working on a smaller video where it's actually a lot more personal, but spooky. I was, this is a good place to ask this. Actually, I was wanting to do a video about my own paranormal experiences, because I've had some, and, some of them are, nicer, like, my late father. And then some of them are like, I'm pretty sure there was a demon kind of, experiences. So I'm working on that too. I'm also thinking about sometimes just doing voiceover video, because that's something I can do a lot easier. Because, I don't have to get all in front of the camera and all of that. I can just, me and my microphone, just do it, just throw it out there. I don't have to have a friend come do my makeup, all of that, because I don't do my own makeup for my videos. I do stuff like this, but I don't do my makeup on my video. DT has cometh into the house. Welcome, DT. I'll leave it a surprise then. Also, yes, your makeup looks great, but you do, as always, you do always. Thank you. I almost just fell off my chair. That would have been awful. Oh, man. But welcome, Outspoken Oaken. Welcome. I'm glad that you guys are here. And I hope your Samhain is going very well. Voiceovers would be great. I don't wear makeup at all. LOL. Yeah, I know. It's stupid, but I really have gotten into the aesthetic of this channel. It's kind of become important to me, and maybe that's vain, I don't know. But I love the set. Like look at this. Look at the set. Let me just show you the set. Look at this. Look at that. I love it. I love all of this. I love it. I love what I'm doing. It's so pretty, and I got a new backdrop, and I love it, and it's so red, and red and black are just everything to me. But yeah, so maybe it's stupid that, I care about the makeup, but I do. So, no, it looks pretty amazing. I get that. Yeah. Well, maybe, I don't know if this is what you're talking about being amazing, but my usual makeup on this channel, yeah, that's pretty amazing. I can do decent makeup. Like, I can do a good face beat, totally great. But doing a full face, nah, man, cannot do. Well, it's eye makeup. Eye makeup is what is hard for me. Background looks good. Thank you. I love the set. Careful with the actual fire sitting next to you. There is no actual fire on this set. I have found these amazing candles that absolutely look real. Like, absolutely look real. At least from where you guys are. Oh, that looks so cool on camera. Something in my eye. But nope, no actual fire. I would not take that. I would not take that risk with how much of a klutz I am. I can barely do mascara. Yeah, my main issue is definitely the my hands with the disability. I can't do eyeliner to save my life. So, but I'm sure people aren't coming to, a creepy, spooky, spooky, scary skeleton channel to hear about my makeup routine. Your favorite movie or series about urban legends? Oh. I haven't seen that many that are about urban legends specifically. Unless they're made up for the movie. Sorry, something's in my eyes, guys. Hi everybody. Hello, ghost dog. Oh my god. Ah. Oh, I'm gonna mess up my makeup. And I still haven't taken a selfie. Oh no. Okay. But no, I haven't seen very many horror movies about urban legends. Unless, there was the documentary about Cropsey. But if best one made up for a movie would probably be, Blair Witch, a classic. I know it hasn't aged the best, and I think people are too harsh on it, because at the time it was revolutionary. Hi, Joanna. Hello. Let's see. I've been obsessed lately with Nuke's Top 5, and I just love his voice. That's one I don't think I've watched. Sentai Sensei is very sexy and beautiful. Richard Lee, do I actually know you? Oh, she is very sexy and beautiful. Aha. Yep, she's a keeper. Oh, apparently my husband is in the chat. Did he already say something and I missed it? Oh, Richard Lee, I think you know my husband. Okay. Nuke's Top 5 is great. I love his voice too. Yeah, I don't, if someone's got a great voice, then I definitely need to check out their channel because like voices just like do it for me, you know? Like if someone's not got a good voice, I can't like I don't want to talk shit about someone. I mean, it's not really talking shit. I just like I can't really get into like channels like Chills. You know? Like he does great content. I just, you know, his voice doesn't click for me, you know? Let's see, Candyman was a good movie. Oh my God. So I have not seen Candyman. Like I want to really, really, really bad, but I have never seen it because it's not available on like Amazon streaming or, you know, stuff like that. I can't. I want to see Candyman so bad because Tony Todd, speaking of voices, is it Tony Todd? Oh God. Is that Tony Todd? Oh no. If I got his name wrong, I'm going to feel like a piece of crap. Oh my God. I'm checking. Yes, Tony Todd. Okay. I'm not a piece of crap. Cool. But yeah, if we're talking about, you know, amazing voices, Tony Todd like has far and above one of the best voices ever. Like, and it's ironic, you know, with the bees theme in, you know, in Candyman because his voice is like honey. But yeah, I need to see Candyman, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. I know it's for rent on YouTube, but I am broke. So you know what? If anyone wants me to see Candyman, go look how much it is on YouTube and send that to my PayPal, and I will watch Candyman tomorrow because, you know, it's already kind of late. Let's see. Yeah, my husband, by the way, is Sentai Sensei in the chat. So, yeah, you knew it was Chills. Yeah. Yeah, he pauses in some strange places. Joanna says I can listen to Chills, but it ain't easy. Yeah, like I know Rob Gavigan did a collab video with Chills, and I was like, oh, cool, collab video. I'm going to watch it. And then I was like, nope, I'm out. I can't. Karate Viking, I've been hearing that name around lately. Yes, my husband is the Karate Viking. What the fuck? I've never seen Candyman. I know. And I just said, crap, I just said that on my channel. YouTube's going to kill me. They're going to take away my PG rating. But I know, I need to see Candyman. Come ye unto my Discord server and make it your own. Check PayPal. By the way, I'm checking. I haven't gotten any little dings. Let me check. Oh, you sent me something earlier, and I saw it while we were out trick-or-treating. Thank you, Lander. I meant to say thank you, and I didn't see it earlier, but thank you very much. My server is called Chill House 2. Cool. Rob was better when he was Rob Dyke before he got big. I won't say that. Because, you know, he's the same guy. And I have to be, you know, I have to be honest. What is it? Forthright? Forthcoming? Open? I don't know. I can't think of the word. again, but it's where like you shouldn't, keep something to yourself that like whatever. But yeah, I have to be honest. I actually somewhat know Rob Gaffigan. He's a very sweet guy. He went through a really dark place last year. He's talked about that publicly, and so it was really hard, and he's kind of coming back to himself. But very, very, very kind person who actually is the reason you are watching this channel right now, because he gave me the kick in the ass to start this. So, I still think he's great. I'll still watch anything he puts out. But, yeah, he was more prolific back then, and it was really, really fun. I really miss his why would you put that on the internet stuff. But I understand, why he's, why he feels like it might be hard to have both the, horror, true crime stuff and the whip toddy on there. But let's see. I stopped watching him because of all the ads he was putting in his videos. Oh, I mean, you kind of have to, with what happened with the adpocalypse. It's just, you have to. I've taken brand deals on my other channel because what else can you do, Yeah, I'm fine with promotions. Like I said, I've taken brand deals, and yeah, I get, being annoyed with them, but I mean, if you don't like them, I usually just, if I'm on my phone, I double tap the screen a couple times and you just skip it. Yeah, Joanne is right. And she knows this way more than I do, at least when it comes to, at least Rob specifically, because, she is been a good fan of his for a long, long time, and a good, a friend, as far as, I don't know if she wants me to say that. Sorry. But, we met, me and Joanna met because we were both patrons of Rob. But, so I think she understands this so much too, that the adpocalypse was just so detrimental to YouTubers. And, it kind of killed, that's part of what killed my old channel. That's why I left the network I was with. Also, the network sucked, by the way. If you're ever wanting to be a YouTuber, do not ever get with an MCN. Worst decision I made ever. But okay, yeah, it's totally fine. Okay, try using Brave Browser. All of you blocks the ads. I mean, yeah, and if you want to ad block, like, that's totally fine too. Like, I'm not going to tell you to turn off your ad block for YouTubers or whatever, but if there's a YouTuber you care about, you can whitelist them. Hi, Karate Viking. Turning off the baby monitor.
At least turning it down.
Okay. I mean, whichever. Do you want to come say hi to your public?
Hi.
But yeah. So, seriously, you want to come over here?
My hair is absolutely dirty.
Okay. His hair doesn't look nice, so.
I really look like fun.
So if you're putting him to bed, has he had 2 bottles? You probably want to try to feed him one more.
I just did.
And the other one?
Yeah.
So he's had 2 since I've been up here.
Since you've been up here.
Okay.
I just got it.
Okay, can I say goodnight to him?
Right.
Yeah, it's a stream. It's fine.
No, same thing. Makeup.
Oh, it's fine. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, but, I totally understand the not liking the ads thing. And I don't hold it against anybody. But, yeah. Always got to clarify. Yeah. But, you know, like I said, like I may end up with grand deals on this channel someday. My channel's too small right now to even try. Takeru! My kitty just came in here. Oh, your kitty. Oh, your kitty. Oh, your kitty. Oh, we're going to say goodnight to little baby. Little baby? Whoa, what's all this? What's all this? You give me a kiss? Mama kiss? Night night. Ding. 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 Dun. Give mommy kiss? Ding. Are you on the camera? Night night. Kiss. Hey, kiss. Oh. Thank you. He doesn't like the makeup. Thank you, honey.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be mad for a few minutes. Oh, PayPal. I got a new patron. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ghost Dog. And then, oh, okay. I want to see if that was that through, I want to make sure if that was through PayPal or Streamlabs. So I'm going to check both. Because, you know, I don't want to be a big poop. But yeah, I'm sorry. You're probably going to hear little man just kind of talking to himself in his bed, which is fine. Let's see. Nope. Excuse me. Oh, get Candyman. I will order it tonight. I will get Candyman tonight. All right. I will get it on YouTube. So I will always own it and be able to just pop it up on my phone anytime I want because Tony Todd is amazing. But I've seen a lot of stuff about Candyman. Like, I'm really, really excited to see it. But yeah, I was trying to watch it like 2 months ago and I couldn't find it anywhere to stream it. I mean, yeah, I guess I could have, you know, like stolen it. I guess I could have pirated it, but honestly, I am literally never on my computer. Just because it's hard to be, you know, it's hard to get it set up, and then you got a toddler coming around and smacking the, you know, on the keyboard and everything. So, you know, that's a little hard. So that's why, you know, it probably isn't the easiest for me to, you know, become a worldwide Weberverse. What's the other word for pirate? No. Hello, Gimp Ninja. Long time no see. What are your thoughts on the slasher genre? I think the slasher genre almost died in the 90s, and then Scream revived it. I think that there are some great slasher movies. I think there are some really, really crap ones. I think there are a lot of crap ones. And, but I'd say that for like most of the horror genre in general, most of what's out there is crap. And yeah, I mean, that's just kind of how it is, I guess. So, oh. Hi, I came from Michael's recommendation. Hello. I think you're great. I'm sorry so many rude people are out there. I understand, as I was diagnosed in my 20s with rare neuromuscular disease too. What do you have? Is it one of the muscular dystrophies? If you don't mind me asking. You don't have to answer here. If you want to get me on Twitter, like seriously, if you ever want to talk about that kind of stuff, please reach out to me because, you know, I'm so open about, you know, all that stuff. And I'm always trying to be, you know, out there for people who need it, who are going through similar situations. So, you know, even if it's just to like bitch about like, tingling in my hands, you know, and stuff like that. So Sorry, I'm opening the chat on my phone because I am so blind and there's something in this eye. Okay, okay, DT said, oh my God, like honestly, like, you know, like seriously, like this stream is like nice and cozy in my opinion. So can we all like be friends and stuff? I'm sure we can all be friends. And I think you're making fun of the way I talk, which is fine because I don't like mind. Check your Patreon. I just saw Ghost Dog. Thank you so much. Thank you. Swashbuckler. No, there was the other one that's like, they were the legal pirates. You know what I mean? Like they were like the sanctioned ones. Mutineers? Was it mutant? No, that's mutiny. I don't know. Myopathy called centronuclear myopathy. I will definitely have to look that up. Archie Type, hello. You missed me talking about our girl Chantal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm always like freaking out when I drop my phone and I have it by the cord because if I drop it on the floor, it's gone. I can't get it back. So. Did you get the medicine you needed? I did. I think I know what you're talking about. So I'm on a few different medicines though, so I don't know which you're talking about. So, but I think you're talking about a more natural medicine that I'm on. And no, it's not the one that most people are probably thinking. Privateer, thank you. Thank you guys. How's the stream going? It's going just fine, Archie Type. I hope Michael B. Petty shows up, like, or at least is able to watch it later because I kind of, gave him a speech of love at the beginning. But, I know, like we talked earlier, and I know he's out doing the trick-or-treat thing. So, obviously he's not trick-or-treating, but he's with someone trick-or-treating. But, so, yeah. Yes, privateers. Awesome. All right. But yes, I will absolutely get, I will buy it tonight. And again, I will have Candyman anytime I want. DT just put a bomb in the chat, so. You guys are funny. Like, you're silly. Wow, it's already been 2 hours and 13 minutes. So, it's officially not even Halloween here anymore. Which is sad. I'm sure my husband's not even watching anymore. Which it would be fun if he was, but that's okay. In the voice of Inspector Clouseau, a bomb. But I think I might start wrapping up here. So if anyone has any more like questions or anything about anything, I'll give you guys a little more time to do that before I wrap up. But in all seriousness, just thank you everybody for, helping me hit 1,000 subscribers. It's, kind of been a year and a half in the making, and it means so much to me. Let's see. Richard Lee, 11:41 my time, so it's still Halloween to me. Gimp Ninja, get to the chopper. DT, it's 4:42 where you are, so you're in the UK, I think. Right? I think. Maybe Ireland. It'd be cool if you were from Ireland. Let's see. I was hoping I caught the beginning. No, I started at like 10 something. And I was late. I was late getting started. I had a lot of problems getting this started. I've never used StreamYard before, so there was a lot of hullabaloo because my camera wasn't being recognized, and it was just very confusing. But 15 minutes left for you in Halloween, I am assuming. What music do you listen to? Ooh, that's a hard one. Metal, a lot of metal. But I kind of like some pop, even though I shouldn't. Like just some, but it's like older pop, like early 2000s pop stuff. I have an unhealthy love for the Jacksepticeye All the Way song by Shmoyoho, which if you haven't listened to that song, listen to it, because holy God, I listen to that thing when I'm working out, and nothing is more motivating than that song. But yeah, I listen to metal, a lot of symphonic metal. I love Within Temptation. I like Evanescence more than I should, even though they're pretty much a meme. But it's something I can sing. So I love metal with a woman singing. It's my favorite thing in the world. I like the Annette era of Nightwish. I like Tarja not in Nightwish, if that makes sense. I watched Louder with Crowder. Neat. Yeah, I was on his thing a long time ago. What's your favorite monster movie? Young Frankenstein. I know it's not a serious one, but God, is it a great monster movie. It's just a great movie. So, yeah, Young Frankenstein. Absolutely. I mean, you can't go wrong with Mel Brooks, though. I got a disability too, but I made my own channel because I saw you do it and people supported you. Thank you. Not thank you, but good for you. Seriously. And I'm glad I could be some kind of inspiration or something. But I hope you enjoy what you're doing, and I hope you find success in it, DT. I'm a new patron, so you're getting my Patreon funds tomorrow. Yay! Universal Monster. Dracula. Yeah. You can't go wrong with Bela Lugosi. Young Frankenstein is the shit. Yes, it is. Oh, you've got 134 subs at the moment. That's awesome. Way to go, TT. But yeah, Young Frankenstein is great. I love horror movies, but I don't watch them as much as I should. I haven't watched Midsummer yet. I'm going to, though. it's just I'm waiting on a friend because we're gonna watch it together. So we need to figure out when to do it. But yeah, I haven't seen Hereditary yet, but I should. I know I should. Because I know it's like amazing, which it's been spoiled for me. Like, I wait too long to see things because I never go outside the house. Like, I stay inside my house for months at a time, and I'm not exaggerating that. Just because my husband works so much and I'm in the wheelchair, I can't go anywhere. So, yeah. But yeah, so I don't go to movie theaters like very often at all. Plus, I'm terrified of bed bugs because we got bed bugs back in like 2013, and that was the worst experience ever, at least as far as like gross things. And I'm terrified of getting them again. I attempted a YouTube channel a couple times. It's Gimp Ninja. It's not easy. A lot of it is networking. Like, I know that sounds stupid, but like, if people don't know about it, they're never going to find it. YouTube does not allow people with, nothing to be found in the algorithm. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of networking and talking to different people. Oh boy, what's this? Okay, yes. Oh, Richard Lee, thank you very much for being a patron. Yeah, my Patreon's down there. And seriously, I use a lot of what you guys, send me and everything for stuff like this. I've put so much into improvements for this channel, like the big ring light, because I had a little ring light and it worked really well, but my camera with the mic wouldn't fit in the ring light, so I had to get the big ring light. And then, again, doing like set design stuff, like this. Like, this is not my usual background. I have a new backdrop. I saw you ad on Twitter. I don't think I had an ad on Twitter. I've never, you mean my post on Twitter to come over here? Because, yeah. Hi. Oh, Miss Phoebe, you followed me on Twitter. Hello. Someone sent a post of it. Okay. Cool. Well, hello, Bob Davis. I got a YouTube channel. I have 21 subs for some reason, says Ghost Dog. Sometimes people subscribe if like they see you in other people's chats and like they think you're funny or they have a conversation with you and they like you, they might just subscribe to you. I've seen that kind of stuff happen too. So it's possible. I am making these things like wiggle all over the place, and it's probably terrifying. Yes, that channel is gone for permanent, DT. I don't do politics anymore. I am so done. I can't anymore. I was not happy anymore. So, yeah. These do look terrifying, don't they? It's a spooky ghost. But seriously, in all seriousness, thank you guys who are patrons and all of that. like I said, you know, like this stuff. Like tomorrow I am ordering some more of these candles because one of them came not working and a few of them fell and cracked. So, plus they're a little too tall in the frame and that kind of bothers me. I like a lot of symmetry, and so maybe I need to put this higher. I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, Ghost Dog. Yeah. But I've seen you around for a while, Ghost Dog. Like, I think you were with me on my old channel. There was a new moon in Scorpio a few days ago. Good time for spells. I wouldn't know. I'm actually not witchy. You know, I'm not Wiccan or, you know, in any of that stuff. I don't really believe in the, you know, horoscope stuff, but I'm fascinated by it. Absolutely. You know, but just not my thing, you know. Don't get me wrong. I believe in like supernatural things, you know, like I believe in things I've seen, you know what I mean? Like if it's happened right in front of me, if I've had a paranormal experience and it is like, bam, right there in front of me, okay, you're real, you know? I guess I'm like a skeptical believer, if that makes any sense. I got to take some pictures wearing this. I should have my husband pull out the ring light and get at least good one Halloween picture, you know? Because I keep, like, every year I'm so concerned with my kids and their costumes and making sure they're all, like, perfect and, you know, or at least, you know, happy and their costumes are how they want. I always end up not taking any pictures of my costume. So, and this is totally not what I was planning to be this year. Ow, my jaw just cracked. But yeah, my husband and I were actually going to be contestants from Legends of the Hidden Temple as a couple's costume this year. Are the candles electric? Yes, they are. What is your sign? I'm a Libra. And yes, they are electric. There is no actual flame. It's just a little, like, here. See? It's just a little thing in there. And there's a little magnet that makes the little thing dance while it's on. So, once it's on, see? No real, it's just magic. It's just Hollywood. No. Movie magic. Special effects. Whatever. Things. But yeah, no, I'm Libra, so nothing special there, I think. I don't know. The only astrological sign that is just a inanimate object. Like all of the other ones are like animals and stuff. Yes, Libra. Oh, I forgot to put the chat back. How rude of me for the people watching later. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. Where did you get those candles? I got them on Amazon. Here, I will put the link in the chat for you guys. Because, you know, if you want to get them too. But like I said, one of them came not working, which, you know, you can return it and they'll replace it and that kind of stuff. I just didn't have time to do that before this. So, you know, it's okay. I actually hollowed the thing out and put one of my old, like, crappy fake tea light candles in there. And it's fine. Like, it's in the back. You don't see it. on, Amazon. Amazon's crashing, apparently. My phone's freaking the crap out. I don't see what you mean by that's your sign. Let's see. DT is a Capricorn, in case anyone is wondering. Neat. But yeah, they also have remote control. The candles do. But my son got a hold of that. But you can actually turn it so they stop the dancing, and they're just a light and they're on and they don't flicker. And you also can adjust the brightness of them. So they're really cool. I really like them. But yeah, I'm going to get some more of them because some of them are just way too tall for what I'm doing with them. So I'm going to get a 3-pack of the shorter ones. Let's see. Copy to clipboard. It'd be great if I can get an affiliate link on Amazon for the candles. There we go. My favorite Halloween costume was me being a ninja when I was 11. I was in full ninja garb. That's really cool. My sons tonight were Ash Ketchum and Pikachu. So my 10-year-old was Ash, and then my 2-year-old was Pikachu. And I have never been so proud of a costume because, my oldest son really wanted to be Ash this year. And so I knew I had to take the opportunity to have my son, my little son be Pikachu and have them be together because, when was I going to have that opportunity again, Oh, you stop it. God, my phone is going insane right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm really trying to put this link here for you guys. I'm sorry. It's so hard not to scratch my face right now. Because, oh my God. I copied the link. Dang it. I promise I will get you this Amazon link. I'm going to do it. Copy. Paste. There we go. There you go, guys. There's the Amazon link. Took my niece and nephew out. They were Mario and Luigi. That's awesome. Oh, I did get pictures, and I'll post a couple on Twitter later. Oh man, my makeup's coming off on part of my head. Oh well. Let's see. Jigglypuff is the most ferocious Pokemon. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, guys. I think we're about done. Where did you get the skulls behind you? You kill a bunch of tiny people? Absolutely, I did. No, I got them a bunch of different places, actually. Some were on Amazon. Some were at a Halloween store. They're all different sizes. And the ones that I got on Amazon were a lot smaller, like this guy. You can't see it because... Okay. So, like, this guy right here is a lot smaller than the rest of them. And I actually had to go in and, like, put their faces back in because like the paint that they used on them or whatever didn't work. So they were just like skull shapes without, defined black eye sockets, teeth, nothing. So, yep. All right, guys. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me this beautiful Samhain evening. And if you like what I do, would either be doing silly streams like this or spooky, creepy, scary videos about, generally unpleasant things, but at least done with a lot of respect. Please subscribe. If you want to support things, please. I will do more chats. I absolutely will, because it's a lot of fun, and I've missed chats. I've missed doing streams. Absolutely. Peace out. Make sure to watch Candyman. I will watch Candyman. I'm excited to watch Candyman. Later, thanks for the stream. All right, guys. And, if you want to support what I do here, all my links are down below to where you can support me with the channel, help me get this cool setting, help me, get, clothes that I wear in videos, that kind of stuff. So I really try to put out good quality stuff, and you guys are making the quality better and better with each video. So, all right. Bye, guys. Oh, wait. That's not my outro. It's thank you so much, friends. Good night. And